Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Gemini. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. This could be your energy or it could be theirs, Gemini. But what I see is that uh, somebody feels like their wish or what was presented to them as something they were wishing for was just like an illusion. Okay? Because, and it's caused by this card and this card, and I'll explain. It began by a message or messages or something online, but I feel like it was like the telephone game where just one word that's changed in a sentence could change the meaning, the entire meaning of what was being said. So I feel like this could have been gossip or like that something got twisted and caused a sting. What was delivered to you was a sting from whatever this was. So that is what the wasp is, and that is what is at the heart of your reading is the wasp. It's here. Okay, so whatever it was made you very angry. Perhaps there was some type of retaliation. Perhaps it was a jealousy. It warns of possible confrontation. So perhaps there was a confrontation. Somebody stung you and you confronted them and maybe you stung them back, because of the possibility of retaliation. But this card says, and it just makes so much sense with this card being here too, and the birds. This card says to be careful, because be careful of what you think you know or you think you've learned, because chances are that whatever this is, it's much smaller than you perceive it to be. Okay? And so here we have the goblin, which can explain a lot. Because when he appears, it's time to stop what you're doing and check your motives. Are you coming from an ego-centered place? Are the circumstances in your life triggering unresolved past issues that still need healing? That's exactly what it is. That is exactly what has happened. The goblin represents the wounded ego and its influence upon you and on this situation. Dark, repressed areas of the psyche get triggered, either in you or it is warning of a dynamic between you and someone else. So the goblin will lose its influence, its power, and disappear once you focus on love and fairness. Okay? And so all of this, it's like all of the pieces kind of fall into place here. So there's some very deep repressed emotions, which we are not surprised to see with the goblin being here and the wasp. Okay, so here we have the Scorpio symbol. And so these are some very deep feelings, hidden feelings even, which again takes us back to what the goblin was talking about, the repressed areas of the psyche that get triggered, And so whatever it was they thought they learned here from the birds is, it kind of affected, it hit a trigger, an old wound, and caused a huge reaction. So, this person we see We see them looking back at what they created and wanting to clear things up. Because that reaction, the action they took, there was a consequence for it, and this is it. And now they want to get back what they've lost. That's exactly what this is. They want to start again, to have a new beginning. They want to give it another try. That's what this is. Okay? And this is what they're thinking of. Coming back together. This is the makeup card here, right here. And so this is a decision. This is a decision, I feel, to own up to a decision or an action that they took. To recognize where it came from. The challenge will be in that, and going back and looking at that wound, because it's causing them a lot of chaos. That's why they're standing here looking back, like, what have I done? What has happened? They were with somebody, but now they stand alone. They threw their tools. They threw the tools down on the bench and ran. And now, so they're back looking at the scene, and this is in their mind. They're remembering. And they're looking at what they created, the intense feelings that created that. But, something that they were very passionate about is unfinished here. And they're very, very burdened by it. They're unable to release, I feel, the worries about this tower moment that occurred, and about getting this person back. You see, this card here in the reverse, what it talks about, it says that if there was any infidelity or deception in the relationship, it comes out, and things will either improve from here or cause more upheaval. Well, what I see is that it will improve from here. This was imagined. It was imagined. It was something they saw that was probably a very dark, deep fear of theirs, because it may have happened to them before, but it was false information that was fed to them. And the reason they believed it right at the get-go was because they had that old wound, because that old wound was still festering in them. And so what we see is that somebody offers a bridge. So news is going to be delivered, and it has to do with the bridge. Okay, so this is somebody trying to reconcile with the other person, wanting to overcome this issue that has suddenly appeared in this connection, that has caused this disruption. The bridge what the bridge does is this, exactly. It brings you closer together. It can also be a meeting place, and this is also a meeting place. So there's news that somebody wishes to meet with you to talk about what has happened here, or what you think you saw, or what you thought to be true in some type of message. that you saw or heard. So this person is preparing to come and talk to you about this, about what you are accusing them of. They want you back. There's no question about it. They want you back, and they are going to send off this this message. You are going to hear from your person, and you have the Four of Wands. So this is about overcoming difficulties. So there's this meeting here that is going to bring some very welcome information to you, having to do with something that stung you. And you will once again offer this person your cup. Okay? It's what they want. They want to get that cup back, and they're reaching for it here. They're wanting to overcome the obstacles, wanting this second chance, wanting to just clear this up. That's what they want to do. They want to have this talk and clear all of this up. That's what they want to do. And begin to work together again. They're looking at the details here of, see here they're looking back at what they've done. And here now they're looking at starting over again. In this, they got, in this 8 of coins here, they framed up 3 of them. And so that's what this is. So they're looking at the details of being able to work together to build something again. And this is what they're coming in to talk about. And so the Fool, this is a new beginning. Are you going to take that leap of faith on this person? Will you see or recognize? Because there was a problem. The problem is that you were stung by false information and you believed it. Why did you believe it? So this person must ask themselves, as they look back at what happened, they must look back at where they came from and why they made the decisions they did that landed them here in the first place. Because there they find their answer on how to move forward and how to move forward successfully. Because the answer to this problem is right there behind them. So a bridge will be offered here to bring you guys closer together. But you still need to look at that wound. If you want to, if you want to be able to build together successfully, you need to look at that wound. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.